Hello, and welcome back to Indie.XSplit from PAX South. So, hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? So, we are having Ben from Lightning Rock to introduce some awesome games today. Or awesome game. Alright, so, hello Ben.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Nice, nice. So, I know you have this awesome game that you want to present us. So, could you talk about it a little
So
bit
today
about it?
I'll be showing Marble Mountain, which is our new game at Lightning Rock. It's a 3D platform adventure game where you control a marble on an adventure up a mountain.
Up a mountain, not going down. Like, I feel like Marble Mountain. So you usually roll down a mountain, right? But you're actually gonna go up a mountain.
Yeah, it's a bit of an
Alright.
Indiana Jones inspired adventure game. So you sort of go through a series of puzzles and challenges and run away from boulders and avalanches and so on as you complete the levels.
Nice. All right, Indiana Jones. That's one of my favorite movies of all times. Adventure aspect, great.
The game's sort of inspired from Marble Madness meets Indiana Jones.
That's
We were
great.
going for a bit of a retro feel with the whole game. We wanted a game that felt like the games we played when we were kids.
I played a lot of Marble Madness. Actually, I got really into a fight with a friend before, though, just because you just fight over, like, hurry up, come over, and then you just don't play it right, and then we always fought, but then it's always a nice memory playing Marble Madness, so that's great.
Exactly. The big difference is we think our game is actually completable, unlike Marble Madness, which I swear you could not complete that
That's
last
true.
level.
That game is really hard. I never beat it. I played a lot, but I never beat it.
Yet to meet
at all.
anyone who has beat it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone who beat it. Have you?
Never.
There we go.
Making a game like this, you talk to a lot of people about Marble Madness, and yeah, everyone agrees the last level isn't beatable.
Oh yeah, it's madness, pretty much.
Exactly.
Hence the title. All right, so you want to go ahead
Yep,
and
okay.
show us
We'll
what
go into
kind
some
of
gameplay.
game? Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
look at that.
this is just a tutorial level, so I'll just quickly shoot through this level. It's sort of explaining what all the keys are and the various gameplay mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll just shoot through this.
Yeah, this already reminds me of Marble Madness, but like in HD.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time sort of implementing all modern graphics features with it, with still giving sort of a bit of an isometric feel to the whole gameplay.
Nice. So you pretty much how the control is you.
It's basically just one joystick to do the entire game.
All right.
We wanted a very simple gameplay mechanic so you could focus on having fun rather than complicated controls or anything.
Awesome. So you don't really press like A or B or X or whatever.
No. It's just roll around the level, press buttons, collect collectibles, and explore the levels. Some
Nice.
people like speedrunning. I personally like exploring all the levels.
Yeah, I could definitely see people trying to speedrun this game. Definitely, like they'll kind of find like a crazy route they never imagine you can go through, right?
As we've been demoing at the PAXs, we've been pretty amazed by the shortcuts people have found. We didn't think there were that many shortcuts, but it turns out you throw it at a bunch of gamers and you're always going to find some things you didn't expect as a developer.
Nice. And it seems like you just beat it right there.
Yeah, so this is the first of the normal levels. So this is sort of setting the scene where it's a marble leaving town on a big adventure.
Oh, can you like talk to another marble?
There's no real interactions. There's other marbles around, but let's just see if I can
Can
find...
you like nudge a marble into another?
Yeah, there are, and some of the bad guys will... there's some skull marbles that we'll see in later levels that try and push you off the cliffs and so on.
Nice. So that's great
As you can
because
see, there's the Marble Mountain back in the background.
oh wow, so we gotta go up the mountain there.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
One of our main level designers did a lot of short films previously, so we've got a lot of cinematic camera angles and so on throughout the game.
Oh wow, just looking at this, as a kid, there's those toys that you throw a marble and there's this weird.
Yep. That's part of what we were going for with those sort of rails.
Nice. All right. See, this already looks a little harder now that there's no walls.
Yeah,
between.
it's a lot of the challenge in the game is just avoiding falling off the precipices.
Awesome. All right. Could you talk about like what platform that you want to
So
releasing this game?
we've got two main versions of the game, which is we've got a normal monitor version and a VR version.
VR.
Where with the VR version we do third-person VR, which is we're one of the few, as best we can tell, it's us and Lucky's Tale who are doing third-person VR, where you're still looking at the, instead of being a first-person shooter or a flight sim or something.
Yeah.
We're using VR to increase the immersion rather than to give you a first-person experience.
Oh. So you kind of look around with VR where you want to go.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And you can sort of have a quick... Oops,
Ooh,
there I go.
There we go. Oh,
You're made out of glass, so if you fall too far or hit something too fast, you'll die.
I actually like that animation. It kind of reminds me of like someone shot you.
Yeah.
The glass shatters right there.
Yeah, because you got to remember, you're a bit delicate at being a marble, so...
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I remember when I was a kid, I used to throw marbles all over the place and then it gets cracked. But
this one's maybe a little more sensitive than real-life marbles. At PAX Oz, we actually brought about 3,000 marbles as a giveaway.
Oh, really?
And I don't think the enforcers were very pleased with us by the end of the day.
Well, yeah. Like, I can imagine just accidentally spilled as a marble and everybody's just tripping over those marbles.
Pretty tempting.
Oh, man. So, yeah, like, right now it seems like I see moving platforms. And are these checkpoints that we see, like the fire?
That's a checkpoint. We initially didn't have any checkpoints in. Then all our beta testers yelled at us that it was far too hard. So we went back in and added a whole bunch of checkpoints.
That's great. That's great. Because I am probably one of the guys that would really be angry about it. Go pretty far, die, start from the beginning. It kind of reminds you of the old school video games.
Yeah.
Usually just has no checkpoint, one death, go back.
Because that was our original idea, is we were trying to give it the old school feel. But in testing it became pretty clear people aren't willing to spend 3 hours on a single level just to get through the completion.
Oh, yeah. So here, like, you saw the marble go down. In VR, are you able to, like, kind of check if there's a wall before
Yeah, you can
fall?
sort of lean forward and back and have a peer around. Now, I'm going to take the shortcut here because I'm really bad at this bit and these sort of pylons always knock me off.
That looks like a really obvious shortcut. Is it going to be hidden?
Because it's an earlier level, we're sort of getting people used to the fact that there are shortcuts like that in the game.
Oh.
But most of the shortcuts are a bit harder to find.
Okay. It's going to be like hidden. Maybe you might need to actually fall. Like this. Or was that a shortcut? Or that's
well, this is sort of a required part. This level's called Down the Well. So it's a big part of this level.
Nice. So this is gonna be pretty much on PC.
Yep, we're doing, for VR we're Windows only, for the rest, for the normal monitor version we're doing a Windows, Mac and Linux release.
Oh, awesome.
All available through Steam.
All on Steam. Yeah, a lot of people actually do complain sometimes. I have a Mac, but I can't play the game because it's not a Mac, or vice versa. So
we kind of felt the same way, that it's particularly with the Steam OS coming out, we feel there's going to be a lot of Linux boxes and so on in the future which people are gaming on. Once we're supporting Linux, it's pretty easy to do Mac as well.
Nice. Yeah, now I see a little bit harder. Oh, there we go.
I'm actually really bad at this level. It was only added in recently, and I still haven't quite got the hang of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks crazy. It's just all these little... It kind of reminds me of the old school toy that I used to play with. It had two knobs, and then there's that little silver ball that you kind of go through.
Yep. We also played with a lot of those as kids, being a bit older. When I was growing up, there was the Atari 2600, and that was about it. So, computer...
No, but
Can
all
make it.
right, there we go, there we go. Are you gonna make it? No.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Almost
Nice.
broke the controller pushing it so hard.
Oh my
but
god, don't. There we
there
go.
you go.
So there's gonna be more, I guess, enemies. We haven't seen enemies yet, but
no, we don't introduce the enemies till the later levels, and
Okay.
the game's not really focused around the enemies. They're more just another obstacle.
Gotcha.
Sort of, we're not going for big boss fights or anything. It's all you versus the terrain, with a
Nice.
small number of enemies here and there.
Gotcha. All right. So, do you know when you want to release this game, or like have a little ETA?
We don't have a finalized release date, but we're looking at early Q2 this year.
Oh, this year, it's crazy.
So not far off.
We'll be definitely looking forward for it.
We're sort of in the QA stage of development, so we're pretty close to release.
Awesome. So
Also, because we're doing a VR version, we obviously wanted to wait until the Vive and the Rift were available before we did our release.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come on.
Like
Didn't
here,
have it
like, do you want
quite.
to try to get a momentum to
Yeah.
push up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh man, sometimes it gets like you want to just kind of push that marble.
Oop.
Oh, and
There you go.
But see, that's where checkpoint comes
Yeah.
in, right?
Yeah, no, I'm seeing the big advantage of checkpoints right now.
Yeah. See, thank goodness that they pointed out that we need a checkpoint,
Yep.
because if no checkpoint, probably some people are going to be throwing
Yeah,
controllers
it's-
down.
People have kind of got used to those sort of things these days.
Oh
so-
yeah. As a gamer, I feel like we are now spoiled, but then at the same time, back then was harder, unintentionally.
Yeah, the design language and so on for games hadn't really been developed back then.
Yeah.
So everyone was just experimenting with what they had. And it's the same sort of way VR is now,
Oh yeah.
where
definitely.
it's an entirely new world, and everything's going to have to be a little bit different. People are going to have to figure out what the new rules are in order to make the fun game.
Oh yeah. So that's what exciting that you decided to have this on VR, because sometimes like games like this, you said VR usually first person or simulator.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, we think it can be added to almost any game to increase the immersion.
Oh yeah.
Because we've been demoing it all day today, and people they have a go at our monitor version, they like the game, they have a go at our VR version, and just go, that was so much more compelling, I was so much more into the game.
I feel like playing the game first on screen and then playing it on VR has a completely different experience in general.
Very
right?
much so. I've been the primary VR developer, so I've been spending almost all my time playing the game in VR. And yeah, I must admit I really love it in VR. I think it's a great game on a screen, but I think just being VR adds so much to almost any game. It's just a matter of there's one of the.
The skull. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Is that were you?
He didn't actually push me off, but I was trying to avoid him, trying to look too good. There we go again.
All right. Is it because you were using VR most of the time that you're just dying right now?
I think it's just that I'm not very good.
All right. Okay. I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly I play mouse and keyboard,
Oh my goodness.
mouse and keyboard games, and so I don't have the controller skills a lot of people do.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm just not very good at my own game.
Well, it's a new experience every time you play, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You can actually experience how people will feel when playing the game because you're learning in a way too, right?
Other guys in the studio kind of make fun of me when I try and do level testing and so on. Like, you're still playing that level?
It's like,
Yes.
just drop it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm gonna beat it.
I code in little cheats so I can skip through levels a
Oh
little
wow,
bit
that's
quicker.
it's like back in the day, you use
Yeah, IDKFA.
Genie, yeah, exactly. Game Genie, Game Shark. Cheat your way through. See, just looking at this in general is just amazing. How the marble just going. See, having a loop right there. I was expecting it. Oh my goodness, just watching this in general. is a nice little experience for me. It's just
Yeah,
you know those gumball machines that you put in a quarter and just has this amazing route. Just it feels like just watching that as a kid. Just
yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
also
man.
got a bit of a Rube Goldberg machine feel to it.
You sure? Yeah, I was gonna say like, are you sure you don't want to get the
No, I
checkpoint?
saw it and I immediately regretted not getting it.
Yeah. Because I can see if you don't, one little mistake could just
Yeah, and this bit is
get you fall. Oh my god. There we
it's
go.
a bit tricky, this bit. You got to kind of wall ride your way up, otherwise you'll pop out of the gears.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Looking how tall this whole building is.
Yeah, it's when you're playing the VR and you have a look down.
Oh.
You better hope you don't have vertigo.
Oh man. Ah. There we go.
As you can see, we're playing a bit of relatively early release, so we still have a couple of clipping issues and so on.
Yes.
Oop,
Like
and
from here and oh, there we
gonna
go.
die. Yep.
Man. I feel like I can just watch this all day, just seeing how the marbles just travel around the whole level. Yeah, I feel like this game is really good for, you know, like you can play alone or play it with a friend and just watch
Because a lot of
a friend
our
playing it. Yeah.
a lot of our beta testers say that they just love playing it on the couch with a couple of mates.
Yeah,
they just
exactly.
pass the controller back and forth, and well, when I was a kid, that's how we always used to play computer games.
Yeah. I remember playing with friends, just any games, like it's not two-player game, but we'll just watch someone play the game. And we kind of say like, oh no, you do that, do this, or, oh my goodness.
Not having the greatest go with the camera at the moment.
Yeah.
Hoping it's
But-
going to come back.
Yes, there we go. And,
Oh,
oh
so close.
no! See? I guess with a VR, you can kind of...
Yeah, with the VR, you can sort of peer
Look around.
but less of an option with the monitor version. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is actually a bug that we recently fixed. So,
Oh, okay. Gotta do a little
That's
more
a-
testing.
Yeah, when you're in the QA stage, you always get a couple of these slip through.
That's... Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. So you gotta actually go on the rail,
Yeah, I've got to get into that guy.
and then how do you get into that guy? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
And that little precision is
Yeah.
just...
There we go.
And there we go.
There we go.
Nice. All right. Well, this game is really amazing. I actually really want to just keep on watching it, probably because it's going to keep on going up and up, and it's going to be much more crazier terrain. Is there going to be more, like right now we see green mountains?
Yep,
Are there
there's
going to
some
be more others?
There's some desert levels further on, and then some snow levels and some lava levels.
So we'll have a lot of variation going
Yep,
through,
yeah,
like a lot of new tricks.
Yeah, it's sort of showing you your progression up the mountain, where as you go through, you sort of start seeing more snow, and you start going into a bit of underground levels where you see some lava and so on. So, yeah, we've got a lot of progression in the terrain and so on.
That's awesome. I can't wait to actually play the VR version, because you will be showcasing the VR version over here.
Yep, it's if you're at PAX South, come along and check out our booth.
You
You
know
can have a
the
go
booth
at
number?
11105.
11105. So definitely, I'm probably gonna go visit. Definitely,
Hope
just
you
gonna
do.
try to get the VR going, and just. I do not like heights though, so that's gonna be probably scaring me.
Yeah, make sure
But-
you don't look down too
Yeah,
much.
all right. So I'll just keep on looking up. I'll probably not see the marble at all, but it's okay.
But at least
it's
you won't
okay,
have
right?
any problem with the
Yeah,
heights.
exactly, right? All right. Is there like any website that people can access to see
We've
more
got
progressions?
we've got a page on Steam, but you can also check out www.lightningrock.com to see our regular updates.
Awesome. That's great. So I guess we gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
But thank you very much. I loved the game. I actually just really wanted to sit down and watch it, but then, you know, we got it sometimes, and there's a lot more coming. So thank you very much again.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a really pleasure. I was enjoying it. But yeah, so definitely, everybody go check out the booth. What was the booth number again?
11105.
There we go. Lightning Rock. All right. So that was Lightning Rock. Marble Mountain was a great game. It's gonna be a great game. Stay tuned. So thank you very much. We're gonna be having a little short break, and stay tuned because there's gonna be more.